everyone. My name is Samar Simwal, and I am really glad to have this opportunity to share my journey and learnings from my WSA internship program. During this internship, I had the chance to design and develop my own full stack web project called Homely Hub. It's a platform that I built completely from the ground up using the Mon stack, which stands for MongoDB, Express.js, React, and Node.js. This technology stack is widely used in modern web development because it allows developers to build fast, scalable, and fully dynamic application using JavaScript from end to end. The internship lasted for 1 month and was an incredible hands-on experience for me. It gave me a deep understanding of how the front end, the part user interact with, and the back end, the part that manages logic, data, and server communication, work together to form a complete product. Through this project, I strengthened my technical foundation and also improved my problem solving, debugging, and time management skills. More important, I learned how a real world application is planned and built, from designing user interfaces, connecting databases, to finally deploying a working web app. In this presentation, I will be walking you through my entire project, how it works, the technologies I used, its key features, and the lessons I took away from this internship. So let's get started. The project I created is called Homely. It is a full stack accommodation booking platform that allows travelers to discover and book unique stays across India while giving hosts the opportunity to list their properties and earn income. So, in simple terms, Homely Hub connects travelers with property owners just like Airbnb, but developed as my own full stack version using MERN technologies. The focus was on creating a user friendly, secure, and scalable platform that provides smooth interaction for both users, the guests, and the hosts. The core idea was to understand how booking systems work, how data is stored, how APIs handle user requests, and how front-end back-end communicate to deliver a runtime user experience. Now let's talk about the technical architecture. The entire system is built using the MERN stack, which includes four key technologies that work together to create a full stack web application. Number one, React.js. It is used to design the front-end interface, building dynamic and reusable components like header, property list, and filter model. Second, MongoDB, used as a NoSQL database to store all information, user details, property listing, and booking data in a flexible document structure. Third, Express.js, a lightweight backend framework built on Node.js. It manages routing, APIs, and server logic. For example, endpoints like API VN rent listings. Fourth, Node.js acts as the runtime environment for executing JavaScript code on the server. It handles requests and manages asynchronous operations efficiently. These technologies together form a powerful ecosystem where data flows smoothly from front-end to back-end and back, ensuring fast performance and scalability. On the front end, I use React to create an intuitive and interactive user experience. I followed a component-based architecture, meaning each section of the UI, like the header, filters, or booking form, is built as a separate reusable component. This approach helps in maintaining cleaner code and improves scalability. For navigation between pages, I used React Router DOM to handle routing in a single page application format. For state management, I implemented Redux Toolkit (RTK). Redux helped manage global states, for example, user authentication, property data, and search filters. I used different slices like user slice, property slice, and property details slice to separate logic and manage asynchronous API calls. This structure keeps the app organized and makes it easier to handle complex data flow. Now let's move to the backend part of the project. The backend is powered by Express.js and Node.js, and it handles all the logic, API endpoints, and communication with the MongoDB database. I designed RESTful APIs that perform operations like fetching property listings, handling user logins and signups, managing bookings and payments. The database used in MongoDB, and I used MongoDB Compass for visualizing collections like users, properties, and bookings. Every API call from the front end is sent to the Express backend, which interacts with MongoDB, retrieves or stores the data, and sends it back to React. This seamless communication ensures that when a user performs any action, like filtering properties or a booking a stay, it instantly reflects in the front end. What I learned from this internship. Now coming to what I learned from this internship, this was one of the most valuable parts for me. Number one, full stack developer. I gained complete exposure to building an end-to-end project using modern technologies, understanding how all parts integrate. Second, state management. I learned to manage complex application states using Redux toolkit efficiently. Third, logic and problem solving. The project helped me to strengthen my logical thinking and debugging skills. Fourth, database integration. I learned how to connect the backend with MongoDB and ensure smooth data transfer between the front end and backend. Fifth, clean code practices. Writing modular, reusable components and maintaining folder structure improved my understanding of professional development standards. Overall, the internship gave me not just technical skills but also confidence and real world project exposure. Now, let's take a look at some of the key features that make Homely Hub functional and user friendly. Number one, property search and filtering. Users can search properties based on city or state and apply filters like price range, property type like house, flat or hotel, room type, and amenities such as Wi-Fi, AC, or pool. Second, property listings. Listings are displayed with essential details like price, address, and images. I also added smooth animations for better visual experience. Dynamic mapping. I integrated leaflet.js for an interactive map view that shows exact property locations through geocoding. Fourth, booking form. User can select check-in and check-out dates using the and design range picker, specify guests, and then proceed to booking securely. Photo gallery model. Each listing has a photo gallery model that opens up for a detailed property view. These features make the user experience smooth, interactive, and close to real-world booking platforms. To conclude, I'd like to extend my heartfelt thanks to WSA for providing this wonderful opportunity and to my mentors for their constant support and guidance through the internship. This experience has helped me understand full stack development in depth and has prepared me to take on more complex projects in the future. Thank you everyone for your time and attention. Now in the next part, I will show you the code structure, database setup, and a live demonstration of how my website works in real time. This is my code part. This is my backend file. This is frontend. Here all stores. Now I will run this. On running this. Here my backend server has been started and MongoDB has been connected here. Here the front end server also will started. Now I will go to the site. This is what our sites looks like. Only have a smooth interface. Here I have listed some of the properties. Here we can search destination, start date and end date. And we can here add guest, that how many guests you are. Here we can filters like price range, property type, room type, amenities like Wi-Fi, AC, TV, free parking, kitchen, washing machine, and pool. For booking any of the properties, First we have to log in. So first we log in here, make a new user, name anything, can put so we can put like one user number, yeah, just now here we have been registered, and we'll go to my account section. Here you can see full name, email address, and joined on date. Here we can edit our profile, name, phone number, and the photo. You can also select photo here. We can change password also for my account. This is booking section. Bookings will be seen, and my accommodation section. Now we'll go to the site. Here are all the property listings which have been made. We can search properties by places also, like we are searching for Goa, and here are the listings for Goa with place Goa. We are go to this property, on this property. Here we can see this property. This is around 1200 per night. Go to second property, and this you can see the images of this property, how it is furnished or not, or etc. things. Is we can go and book this property. Start date, enter start date, and now entering end date. After that we will enter our guest, number of guests, 2. Now entering full name, phone number, and now book this place. Here we have come to the section for payment processing. We have not created the fully payment sections. It is only for demonstration. Confirm payment, and here are bookings have been listed, that what we have booked. My profile section, this is my booking section. You can see my booking. This is the booking information. Total price is around 2,07,000. Dates selected. This seamless. This is another site. We can enter data here, also data regarding property list. All these are the properties. Now we'll go to the database. This is how our database looks like. This is the property section. Here we have entered all properties data. Here we have booking section. The bookings around that we have made around 2,07,000 have been stored here. So that how this is our how
2,07,000, the same price. And this is user section. Here's the data regarding users have been stored, username, password, etc. So that's how our site looks like. See the section this. So that was all about my project. I will explain the concept, demonstrated the working through the site, and highlighted the key results. Thank you for time and attention. If you have any questions, I would be happy to answer them.